All right. Well, I'm here in my yard on Maui, and I haven't done one of these lessons in a while. I thought I'd reach out to you. Um, I honestly don't know what I'm going to teach until about 10 seconds before I do it. So here we are. What do you want today? What are you thinking? I'm listening to you. Okay. We got somebody from Perth, Australia, chiming in here. It's so great to be in contact with people. Like I get a text from, or like a little mention from Perth, or from Italy, or Ireland or something, and it's just like, wow, that's pretty bitchin' that I can just sit here on Maui in my yard, with the birds singing, and share stuff with you guys. So I'm happy to be able to do it, and having fun right now. I've been playing with my beetle band, which is called the Lonely Hearts. We do a lot of cool stuff. We kind of stretch out beyond definitely not a tribute band, let's put it that way. We reimagine stuff, and no suits or wigs in this band. Yeah, we do Beatles, we do Stones, Cat Stevens, Traffic, kind of cool music from that period. So that leads me to, I thought it might be helpful to teach you a walk down. This is something I do, and actually in the band. And I was thinking a lot of people aren't familiar with this walk down. I was just showing a guy the other day, one of my students, and I thought, well, this is a good one to have in your quiver, to have in your arsenal. I'm in the key of D, so I'm picking right now. You can do it with a pick, I like. So this is from a song called "Dear Prudence" by the Beatles, and I'm going to do the walk down the way I hear it. So, then you do like a C, but with a. Got that D note in there. So you just keep that third finger on the third fret of the B. Just keep it there, and then finger that C chord. You've probably heard that before, right? And walk the second finger down a half step. Okay. So second finger, third fret A. First finger, second fret A. Now, first finger slides back. You're still got that going. Slides back to the first fret on the A string. Cool, Beatles, thank you. To D. So now I'm going to do it in slow motion the way it actually sounds. Got it? You catch this? That's the A, G, B string. Kind of cool. Or do it that way too. I prefer this because it gets a little bit of a drone going. Just walk it down. Keep going. That's the way we do it. We do a little bit. I think my buddy Melvin Seals plays it that way. He just puts a little more funk on it. He's in the Jerry Garcia band. I got to tour with him. That's another story for another day. Great guy, organ player. So if you want to put that downbeat, you can go Sweet Home Alabama kind of thing. But you go to that B flat. And the way it applies to the song, or many other songs, Dear Prudence, got to come out to play, and so on. You could also do it from Come down off your throne, leave your body alone, Stevie Winwood. Another good one. F, G, D. Pretty cool. Come down on your own. Same move, right? B flat, D. In this case, you go to an F, G, to D. So there's two songs that use that particular move. There's many more. I'm sure you've heard it. That's why it sounds so familiar to us. But it's a cool thing to have in your quiver, because if you're playing in the key of D, and a lot of songs go. Okay, that's the same thing I just showed you, but bypassing that B flat, so it would be. common is that that D note rings throughout. In this case, I'm picking up on that G string, right? Slow motion. A million songs do that, man. You can play with it. And if you want to get really weird, go. I'm showing you guys that. That's that Neil Young chord. So today you got a little vocabulary stuff going that I'm hoping you can use. Because the whole point of this lesson thing that I do, this whole sharing thing, I'm just trying to teach you stuff that's, you know, I don't really teach like a lot of pedantic stuff, like scales and theory and stuff, because that stuff's available online, and there's a lot of guys that know a heck of a lot more about it than I do. I'm not really good at that stuff, at least explaining it. I know how to use it in practice, but I've found it necessary for me to learn it and then sort of cast it aside and just go, you know, because when I'm playing live, if I start playing, you know, scales and shit, and it's like I'm showing off or something, it's all wrong. So I think the phrasing is what I'm trying to say is what's strong in music, whether it's this one, you know, Dear Prudence by the Beatles, or, you know, Sweet. Whatever it is, whatever it is, it's those licks, you know, like Keith said, you know, solos come and go, but riffs last forever. It's kind of true, isn't it? So that's my 2 cents on that subject. But once again, in the Dear Prudence mode is pretty cool. Dear Prudence, I'll do it slow. Won't you come out to play? Okay, this next line is appropriate for here. The sun is out, halftime. Sky is blue, it's beautiful. So are you, dear Prudence. Then it goes C to G. And if you like that song and that lesson and that whole type of thing, go to jimmydillon.com. I got tons of it there for you, and some of it's free. Okay, well, that's all I got for today, and thanks for letting me into your living room or wherever you are, and I'm just really enjoying this whole, you know, sharing via the internet thing. This is something I'd never had growing up. You know, I listened to records. That's how I learned shit, you know, mostly, and watching people. So it's nice to be able to, you know, share this with each other, and I appreciate your comments, so hit me up. All right, we'll see you down the road.